Let's get into the Christmas spirit. Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to do 10 simple, unique Christmas crafts. Let's get into it. Our first craft will be a cute paper reindeer ornament for your Christmas tree. The tools you will need for this craft are light and dark brown paper, scissors, glue. I use hot glue, but stick glue will work just as well. A ruler and a pen. Googly eyes and nose are optional. First, you'll measure 4 half-inch lines on the light brown paper and cut them out using your scissors. Try and keep your cuts as straight as possible. Once you've cut out the strands, take one and put a dab of glue on one end and attach it to the other end, making a circle. Taking another strand, you will attach it by gluing it onto the first. Continue gluing on the remaining 2 strands so you end up with a paper ball. Taking the dark brown paper, you can freehand draw your reindeer antlers, or like I did, use a ruler to make them more symmetrical. Once you're happy with your antlers, carefully cut them out using your scissors. Bend the bottoms of your antlers backwards and grab the ball. Place 2 drops of glue on the top sides of the ball and attach the antlers. Next, you can either draw on the facial features or use glue and stick on the googly eyes, and then finally the nose. And there you have it, a cute paper reindeer ornament you can put onto your Christmas tree. Next will be a beaded snowman ornament. You will need 3 wooden beads, craft rope, scissors, glue, orange paper, and a pen, and some string or ribbon. Cut about a 5-inch piece of rope and thread your wooden beads through it. With the remaining rope, make a loop so you can hang it later. Next, take your string or ribbon and make a bow for your snowman. Once that's done, it's time to add the small details. Draw on his eyes and mouth. Then, using the orange paper, cut out a tiny triangle for his nose. Then to finish, add his buttons to the second bead, and there you have it. Our next craft will be a bottle cap snowman. For this, you will need 1 bottle cap, white, red, and orange paper, scissors, glue, a pen, and clay. Using the bottle cap to trace out an 8 on the white paper, then cut it out. Using what you just cut as a judge, cut a red triangle for the hat. Then cut out a trim for the hat using the white paper. Glue the hat together, and then glue the hat onto the head of the snowman. Using your pen, draw out his mouth and eyes, or glue on your googly eyes. Then cut a tiny triangle out of the orange paper for his nose. Glue the bottom circle of the snowman onto the bottle cap and then place a bit of clay on the bottom inside of the cap to weigh it down. And there you have it, a snowman that sways. So cute! This craft is a paper Santa. You will need red, white, pink paper, yarn, glue, scissors, googly eyes, and a tiny pom-pom for the nose. First, you will cut a semicircle from the red paper and then 2 smaller semicircles. Fold the paper to create a cone and glue it into place. Repeat on the 2 smaller pieces. Using your white paper, cut a strip out for the bottom of Santa, then glue it into place. Cut a smaller strip of white paper to create the rim of his hat, and glue that. Using the white paper, cut out a smile-shaped arch. And then cut out a half circle from the pink paper. Glue the white onto the pink and cut off the excess pink paper. Glue the face onto Santa just below his hat line. Cut 2 small strands of white paper and wrap the end of the arm cones and glue. Then attach the arms to the sides of Santa. Fold a small square of white paper and cut out a petal shape for Santa's mustache. Then glue it on. Glue the red pom-pom as his nose. Then cut 2 strips from the white paper and glue them as an upside-down V to create his jacket. And the googly eyes in place. Using a strand of yarn, glue it onto the rim of the hat to add some fluff to Santa. And there you have your paper Santa. You will need light and dark brown, pink, red, and white paper, scissors, a pen, and some glue. I cut out the reindeer head using a template. Once you're done, you can draw on your eyes. Draw an oval on the white paper and cut it out. Using glue, attach it to the face of the reindeer. Then cut out a smaller oval from the red paper and glue that on top of the white. Cut 2 more ovals out of the pink paper and glue them on the reindeer cheeks. Taking the white paper, you will be cutting out 2 arched triangles to add some dimension to the ears. Finally, cut out 2 antlers from the dark brown paper and glue them on the back of the head. Next, you will take 2 pieces of light brown paper and glue one end to the other. Using your ruler, you will draw a straight line about an inch thick and cut out the strand. Glue one end to the other to make a large circle. Then glue the head of the reindeer onto the paper band, and voila, a cute reindeer hat. Next, we will be making a yarn gnome. You will need a book, scissors, gray yarn, a wooden bead, and some glue. Wrap the yarn around the book 30 to 40 times and tie on one side. Cut the other side to make a pom-pom, but leave the yarn long. Taking your yarn hat and glue, attach the beard to the hat, and then glue on your bead as the nose. Super fast and simple to make and looks really amazing when done. Our next craft will be a holiday gnome toilet paper hider. You will need toilet paper, red paper, gray or white yarn, scissors, and wooden bead and a book. First, take your red paper and starting at one corner, roll it up into a cone shape and glue it into place. Cut the paper to make it stand flat. Taking your yarn, you are going to grab a book and wrap the yarn around it 30 to 40 times. Then, carefully cut one side of the yarn, leaving you with a bunch of strings. Using your glue, fold each strand in half and glue it to the inside of the hat. Taking more yarn, wrap it around 3 of your fingers and tie off one end and cut the other side, making a pom-pom. Cut off excess until you are happy with how it looks. Then use glue to attach the pom-pom to the top of the hat. Once you have finished that, take the wooden bead and glue it to the base of the hat where the yarn and hat meets. Place your gnome on top of the toilet roll, and now you have a cute toilet gnome. Next, we will be making a paper box using origami paper. For this, you will need origami paper, glue, and scissors. Taking your paper, you will fold it in half and then in quarters. Undo and fold the corners to the center, but don't unfold. Fold the top and bottom edges to the center of the square. Then unfold the square along one side. Leave the side triangles folded in. Fold the long edges to the center, then match the top tip of one diamond shape to the top of the other diamond. Create the side walls by pulling up the side flaps. As you lift one side wall flap, the crease from the previous fold should form 2 triangle-shaped flaps that you will fold inwards. After folding, you should see the triangles at the bottom of the box. Then using another square piece of paper, making sure it's an inch bigger on 2 sides, repeat all of the steps, creating a lid for the box. Cut out strips of paper and glue them on the lid to add some decoration to your box. And glue on a bow. And now you have a little box to hand out some Christmas cheer. This craft is a yarn hat. You will need yarn, scissors, a book, and a toilet paper roll. First, cut a 1/2 inch piece from the toilet paper roll. Then, taking the yarn, wrap your yarn 30 to 40 times around the book. Then cut through one end of the wrapped yarn and you will be left with a bunch of strings. Taking one string, do a girth hitch knot around the toilet paper roll and continue until you can't see the roll anymore. Then tuck all of the strings through the hole and tie off the collected yarn. Cut the tips to create a pom-pom. And there you go, a cute little hat. For this craft, you will need a toilet paper roll, pencil, scissors, and a pen. Using your pencil, draw out a Christmas tree outline, making sure to leave ½ an inch at the bottom. Carefully cut out your Christmas tree shape. And then use your pen to add some decorations. I added polka dots. And there you have it, a cute and customizable napkin holder. So these have been the 10 unique Christmas crafts. You have to try them. They're super fun and super cute. Please like and leave a comment and subscribe. Thanks. See you in the next one.